So I want to have fun with you guys. This video is not clickbait. What's going on, team? It's Ricky with TechBot Solutions. Hope that you guys are all having an amazing day. I'm actually going to show you, it's my last 100 shares actually. So I'm going to show you, sell it 100%, 100 shares. And as you guys can see, I'm down only $1,600 on the day. And what I mean by that is, you guys know that I've been holding nearly over 1,200 shares of Tesla, which is, if I'm not mistaken, right around $1 million. So every time that Tesla would be down 1% or up 1%, that would be a fluctuation of my account of about $10,000. So I came up with this idea yesterday. Hear me out, right? I want to have fun with you, especially after yesterday's video. I understand people don't like when you use kind of like clickbait titles. I felt like the information that I shared in yesterday's video was, you know, my opinion, right? And I've never encouraged people to buy. I never encourage people to sell. I just haven't seen people so triggered about when someone says, not, hey, everyone should buy this, right? I'm not trying to encourage people to buy something so and hope that it goes up for me. But people were so triggered when I was like, oh, the market's overbought. And it's hard to ignore the fact that there's a resistance level at $700. There's no question. Show me more than one day that it's held above $700 and that it doesn't get rejected back at support. It's like, so I wanted to challenge myself, right? And this is for fun. This is not for people that are fully invested. This is not for people that have their long-term portfolio. I'm not here to challenge you. I'm really just trying to have fun with some of the trolls, and have fun with myself, right? I feel comfortable with this position. I feel comfortable with this decision. And just so you guys can see that I'm not joking around, I literally sold all of my shares. Quantity, 0. I'm only down 1,600, and I get it's still a couple $1,000s. 1,600 when Tesla is down over 1%, I should be down over $10,000. And this is the thing that I want to challenge you with is, it's more for the people that are so certain that Tesla's going to break above $700. My long-term portfolio that I have with Fidelity, right? That's staying. I have a position on Tesla, all that stuff. It's with this account. I challenge you. For those that want to take it on, I don't want to put you in an uncomfortable situation, but if you're so certain, based off of support levels, based off of resistance levels, if you're so certain, if you act as loud as you speak in the comment section, I challenge you. I challenge you to load up on Tesla at the $700 price range. Load up, right? I'm challenging myself that I sold a majority of my position and I will buy most of my position back at $600. All I've ever tried to do was try to set my future self up for success, and that's what I tried to express within my videos on YouTube. Never try to encourage people to buy, never try to encourage people to sell. I always try to play it super safe. I get that might rub people off the wrong way because it's like, oh, you know, why are you selling? Like, you only encourage other people to sell. Like, why is it a bad idea to lock in profits? Why is it a bad idea to lock in profits at an obvious previous resistance level? It's not like it's made up. It's like, this has happened for the past 2 months. So I challenge you. And if I'm wrong, trust me, I'm going to get back in. If it begins to make higher highs and higher lows, I'm trying to have fun with this, right? If it actually begins to indicate signs of an uptrend and Tesla begins to rally, trust me, I'm going to go back in with my 1,500 to 2,000 shares in Tesla. No question about it. But I'm pretty certain, unless things change, right? But for the past 2 months, we have been getting rejected at $700. It's been pulling on back to around 650, 600, and sometimes, you know, 550. So I am challenging myself to sell my entire position, like you guys saw, on everything, right? Because of where I see the NASDAQ market to be. You know, if you want to partake in this because you're not invested in Tesla, but you think that the market's going to continue to uptrend, you know, there's TQQQ, right? The triple leveraged ETF. It's almost at 180-day highs. If you think it's a good deal here, you know, don't just talk the talk, walk the walk, right? If you think that it's gonna, I hope that it continues to uptrend. There's no question that it can. But for you to say that this is a good deal where more people should buy based off of recent patterns, I think is so close-minded. That's the point that I'm trying to make. That if you are so certain that it's a good deal here, but go all in, right? I'm gonna do the exact opposite. I'm gonna not take a position right now, And once and if, because you are correct, right? This thing can continue to uptrend. And I'm not going to trade against the overall direction, right? We're not closed-minded. We're not naive. But because it's so overbought, I'm going to prepare. I'm going to prepare and play it safe for a pullback. So once I begin to see confirmation of TQQQ breaking below EMA, I'm going to go into SQQQ, because SQQQ goes up when the market pulls back, right? Because the NASDAQ market, it's doing amazing. Tech is doing amazing right now. Overall market's doing amazing. S&P 500, if I'm not mistaken, is at 180-day highs. Super bullish. It would be super naive for me to go against it right now. But it wouldn't be naive for me to prepare, because it's so overbought, for a pullback. And that's all I'm doing. That's all I've ever encouraged others to do. Not to buy and hope it benefits me, but to encourage people to not be afraid to lock in profits, which I thought was like, you know, hey, for the few couple people, you know, that watch my videos that are just getting started, how many times have you gone from being green on a position to red? And it's a very unfortunate feeling, especially when you're just getting started. So I felt like if I can take a much more conservative approach of encouraging people to sell, and why it's not the worst idea to sell or to load off on some of their position in preparation for a pullback, you know, it's kind of the best of both worlds. So I'm just going to do it for the people that, you know, want to do it with Tesla. And again, it's just a challenge. It's just for fun. This video is not to trigger you. If you're so certain that it's such a good deal right now, then load up, right? I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to wait for confirmation. I'm going to wait for it to sell off. I'm going to wait for a better deal, and I plan to load up there. I know I can be completely wrong, and I'll own up to it 100%. But for the past 2 months, I have not been wrong on Tesla, right? And Tesla can begin to push up, and if it does, then guess what? Oh no, right? I'm going to have to get back in, and I will get back in. But right now, we do not have confirmation. We do not have confirmation of higher highs above the EMA line. And because of that simple idea that we don't have confirmation, and it has been more bearish than it has been bullish, why would I be convinced that this time is any different? And that's the point that I'm trying to make. I try to play it safe with resistance levels. I try to play it safe with support levels. So I'm excited to follow up with it. I hope you are too. So I hope that it earned your thumbs up. If you guys want to watch our live trading sessions as soon as Monday, click the second link in the description and comment down below. Do you think, not for our long-term investors, I never want to put anyone in an uncomfortable situation, but this is for our traders, right? Proactive buyers, sellers, scalpers, right? I'm not touching my long-term portfolio. I wouldn't touch that thing for anyone, right? You're going long. Stay true to that. This is for people that like to talk that Tesla's going to break above 700 this time. Okay, well, what's different, right? Comment down below what you guys think. Do you think that Tesla's going to get rejected at 700 this time, or do you think that this time is different? And if so, share why. I'd love to be not convinced, but be informed on why this time it's different. That's all this is about. Sharing open-ended opinions and having an open mind and hearing other people out. So I hope that it earned your thumbs up. Hope that you can consider subscribing. And like always, I'm excited to buy the dip. Let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.